he was given that right. They made an exemption. So he does have the permission from the city. He also will have to go to the Liquor Control Commission, depending on what type of license he wants, a B3 or D2 or whatever level of winemaking he intends to participate in. That will be reviewed by the Liquor Control Commission. So there are professional and governmental levels that this man will have to abide by, be monitored by, and overseen by to protect you, the public, from any inappropriate actions. Okay, this council then has the power to accept or not accept the recommendation of the BZA. But in the past, if the Board of Zoning Appeal gave their approval, then they would regard that rather highly. So that's the first response to the winery question. I remember that when the young man was here, everyone gave him accolades for being an entrepreneur and for trying to do something positive with the community. I mean, even Jesus turned water into wine, so that, you know, has a precedent. It's not
Don't get that brother mixed up
communities. Also, with reference to the Next Door Neighbor program that was started almost a decade ago by Mrs. Mildred Brewer, former councilwoman here, the NAC, the Neighborhood Association, has to review each application to make sure that any applicant is qualified. And there are certain criteria. The land must be adjacent, it must be in the land bank. There's a lot of rules and regulations that govern this. You just don't go willy-nilly and say, I cut the grass and so therefore I can appropriate the property. No, they have to go through a lot of hurdles. They have to show a pattern of maintenance. They have to show that they are committed to the city of East Cleveland and to the community. And the NAC reviews all that. Finally, last but not least, I can't run personal information on a public copier. Public copiers are for public documents. Now, the way I run my department is the way I run my department in terms of the copier. And I can't presume to control how they monitor their copier.
Thank you.
And the area you spoke of, the mixed area, it's residential.
It's a mixed area.
The council will speak in a moment. I just wanted to piggyback on something real quick. We're coming to the end of the year, and not one council person has been indicted, arrested, or charged with anything. Since I've been on council, one person tried to bribe one of us, they end up going to prison. We don't take bribes, we don't do no bad underhand deals. We cut the deficit by $2 million. We built the Salvation Army, built the Emerald Plaza up at Euclid Superior. We paved down by Shaw. We paved over by Hayden and Dome. This is just some of the things that we've done since we've been on council working together. Now, you can complain all you want, but we're making some progress here. And nobody's posterior has gone to jail. The feds haven't came and got anybody yet. And I don't think it's going to happen because we're working. We came in here to do the right thing and do the honest thing. Now we may not be perfect, but then again, who is perfect? Stand up and raise their hand, because I know I'm sure they're at fault for thinking that they're perfect. And my statement is to you all: we demoed a lot of houses. We've got we bought some new trucks for the snow plowing. We got salt for the winter. I mean, we're making some progressive moves, and I think that's what everybody wanted for their city.
That's what we elected for.
So I think that I applaud council for sticking in there together with us. And if you as a resident or as an East Cleveland citizen, if you want to help us, go back, buy the house that you own, grew up in, or whatever, and make a contribution by giving back, by helping us, by turning around some of these properties. We're not developers. We're the government. We're not developers or builders. We need your help to help with us. It's easy to knock and complain, but if you really want to do what's right, roll up the sleeves and give us a hand working at it. Councilman Martin, go ahead.
Yeah. I want to first start with the copier situation, and you can confirm this. About 2 months ago, I approached you and said we need to get a new copy machine because the copies is like a mug shop.
Right.
Okay, well, we finally got one. It ain't brand new. I was never notified that we got one. I mean, I talked to you and talked to Guy about it, and even a phone call saying we got a new machine. Okay, that is a negative. And then for me to run off one copy of a flyer I want to run off, and I'm coming to the office and say, well, we got a code. I approached you yesterday about it. That's why it kind of eats at me right now. And you say, well, Martin, talk to Dr. Guy, she got the code. Talk to Dr. Guy today, and she said, well, just, you know, this is my 20th year, and I've never had these kind of problems. Never had a problem with using a copy machine. None of that. So it kind of bothers me. She called me today, because I call her every day. I don't miss a day. Okay.
Almost every day.
Okay, and she told me at 6 o'clock, because I'm getting ready to come up here to see what's going on, that the meeting was canceled. I come up here at 6:31, and there is a meeting going on. That bothers me. Okay, because I want information like you guys got information. I operate at somewhat a deficit like George. We work all day. We got full-time jobs. So I can't be here at 1 o'clock and all that with the fiscal commission. When I was out of work, I attended the fiscal commission meeting, but I can't do it now. So that bothers me with what's looping. Do I feel, you talk about us working together, I feel personally, and I'm going to share this, and I hope you don't take it personally, that the information is between you and Brandon, and when y'all decide to share it. Papa John's. I basically found out about that when I rolled past and saw Papa John's was up. I'm just being honest. It was never really officially, I don't see a document saying Papa John's was coming up here. Okay, the villa. I couldn't be at the groundbreaking, okay? But I should have been there. It should have been scheduled for if we'd have working together for the entire council to be there. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen with the Salvation Army thing. And I'm getting documents, I got one today, where people are taking credit, but it ain't just one person operation, it's the entire council. I read a document today, I got 2 this week, okay, and people bring them to me, from the mayor and council president taking credit for everything. Well, council don't work with one person.